What's up, YouTube, and welcome to Hillbilly Reacts. Today we're gonna react to a Brit, and I like this guy. And please check him out. Go check out his videos. Watch them uncensored. This guy's great. It's L. Let me see here. Let's do this right. L3WG Reacts. But anyway, so he's gonna be reacting with his mom to the dangers that Gen X faced in America. Now, I'm Gen X, so it's kind of cool. I wanted to check this out, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it. British mom reacts to the dangers that Gen X faced in America. I want to see how well this relates to the things that I've done in my life. Should be fun to watch. Here we go.
The X phase, and we do have my mum back again with another video. Well, my mum is a Gen Xer.
Choose your words very carefully.
No, but you're a Gen Xer, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, you're a Gen Xer, so you're perfect for this video.
Yeah.
Basically, my mum's gonna be here comparing
Then that would mean I'm old enough to be his dad. I'm a Gen Xer, born in '77, so yeah, let's go.
how Gen X was like in the UK
In my day.
to this video, which is obviously Gen X in America. Right? So you're gonna have to have your input and tell us
I sure am.
how you was when you was a kid, right?
Yes.
Cool. Right, let's get into it.
I'm curious
If
to
you
see what the
grew up as
differences are.
Generation X, then it's probably a miracle you even survived. At least that's what the modern world tells us.
Okay.
Many
Alright.
of the things that were normal back then are now taboo. In this video, we
Is
will
that
have a
true?
look back
Yeah.
and wonder how Gen X kids even survived. Television wasn't everything, but
Is
it
that
was
your
still
TV?
pretty
That was
important.
my
If
TV.
you were a kid in the 70s,
Facts.
then you
I was a
probably
remote
did not even
control.
have cable.
I was a
Most people relied on
remote
the
control for my
television
dad
antenna, which
for
was usually
quite some
rabbit
time.
ears and tinfoil.
Okay.
All right, look.
However, there were some household
So the antenna they're showing now, I can remember having to go out and spin that by hand, and Dad hollering in, "All right, Dad, turn it back a little bit the other way." And I'd turn it back. Oh, right, no, back a little more, and I'd turn it back the other way, and then finally, oh, that's good there. And then we watch that program, and then time for another program, and have to go out and spin that sucker again. But anyway, I'll try to keep letting this thing go.
Yeah, hold it there. You're good
Yeah.
to
Yep.
get the signal.
Well, that's what we did, but we was behind the TV
Oh,
in
behind-
the house in the living room, and Grandad would say, no, left, right, no, stay there.
So
It's funny because when you touch those rabbit ear antennas with your fingers, a lot of times that would bring the picture in. It would conduct through your cell.
Mad.
Most kids got up there anyways just to get a better view of the neighborhood or the stars.
You would do that now.
Many newer roofs are much more steep, and that might be considered child abuse to send your kid up there.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's a good thing that people don't have to deal with antennas on the roof. Summers as a kid were always fun.
Yeah, you
Why
went out.
wouldn't it be? You were out of school, and that meant you could
Yeah.
spend more time with your friends.
You know, I spent
But with
22
all that
years
running
working in
around
cable
outside,
TV
you
right
were
out of high
bound to get
school.
thirsty.
Wonder if that had
There's
anything to
nothing
do with it.
quicker and more refreshing than a sip
Yep.
from the garden hose.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What do you mean,
See, is
yeah?
that alien to you?
Yes.
Is it really?
That is weird.
You know, I see that a
You
lot
drank from the
out of
hose.
Gen
That
X
was
and
the
millennial,
wrong action,
Gen Z. I mean, not Gen X, but Gen Z
Yeah, you
and millennials.
did.
but That's weird.
No, it was fun.
You
Absolutely.
did that. I thought that was just
Listen.
American.
You had a
thing.
little run a little bit because it
Played
was
out in the
hot.
street. They drank from hoses. They played in muddy puddles. They don't do
Yep.
that now.
No.
It was
oh,
a lot.
that's disgusting.
I think it was a lot safer back then than it is now.
What?
for
How is
children.
it?
Our
drinking
immune
in their
systems
homes,
were
like, bugs could be
amazing.
in it. Anything could be in it.
Yeah, but that's your generation because you're
Germ freaks now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas then, oh, we used to pick up worms and lick them and play with them and all sorts.
Oh, man,
Muddy
no.
Of
puddles.
course, you had to let it run a
No.
while before it got cool
That's-
enough to
that's
drink,
how it
but
should
it
be.
certainly had a
There you go.
distinctive taste. When is the last time that you've seen a kid do this?
Never.
Never.
It's supposed to be unhealthy,
Not in your
yet here we
generation.
are. But
I can't
occasionally,
believe you
I
did
still
that. Like,
can't
I
see
thought that was an
the
American thing.
No. Who did that?
The
Mad.
garden hose was also connected to a couple other activities that parents today may consider them to be too dangerous. The first one was
Slip
the
and slide, baby.
Did that?
Haha.
Slip
The
No,
older
we never
editions
Love
of
it.
the
We
slip
never
and
had
the
slide were a
room for
little
slip
bit
and
more
slide.
dangerous.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Americans have bigger houses, bigger land where they can set that up in their yards,
Yeah.
their gardens. Whereas, like, if you did that in our garden, you're slipping into stones and then the road.
You know, we had slip and slides, but they didn't last very long. So
Some kids
once
go
they tore
beyond
up, you know, it was
these, but
years
just
later it'd
about
be
everyone
plastic,
slid off
or
the
even when we get
handle over
older,
the side and got a grass or rock
plastic
burn.
Right.
dishwashing liquid.
Believe it or not, they still sell these.
Very
but they
fast.
are a
That
little
would be
bit
fun
safer.
though. I would like that.
You
That would
would
be
buy
Till you get to the end and you
Well,
slide through the
wait
grass
till
and
you
mud.
put it
As kids,
What a
we
mess.
all enjoyed playing in the water sprinkler, but some of these sprinklers could be pretty rough. This one
don't
in
really have
particular
them
was
either.
really dangerous.
That's a mince grinder.
That right there
Solid
cut
steel
your
bit.
foot. Oh,
Huh?
That looks like a mince grinder.
A mince grinder.
yeah, for your
Meat
foot,
grinder.
for sure.
Is that not?
No, it's a sprinkler.
Oh, it looks like.
But But that's what they're saying. They had them in their gardens.
Oh, we
yeah.
never had sprinklers.
Well, we don't have big enough gardens.
No.
Oh, it
You know
wasn't
what I
for the
mean?
garden. That was for kids' fun.
I've never
A
seen
little bit of
sprinkler.
rain will do us, or like a little.
Yeah.
I hope they talk about lawn darts. Do you guys remember
To be
lawn
honest,
darts?
we don't need sprinklers
Oh,
because
my,
we have
my.
that much rain in the UK.
Let me know in the
Yeah,
comments
for
if you
sure.
remember lawn
Like, what they're
darts.
saying is like this will be. In
They're
their
outlawed,
yards,
or they were
and, like,
outlawed. They
kids will
got
be
them off
playing,
the
and then they'll
market.
hit their foot on that, and that's sharp.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's dangerous, man.
This one in particular was really dangerous. It had a solid steel base that could certainly hurt if you stubbed a
That
toe
would
on it
kill.
or fell on it, but that wasn't the dangerous part. When the
Like-
water ran through the sprinkler, it would
Yeah.
move the metal fan blade at the top. At that point, it was like a little saw blade that
They
was
did.
spinning fast
Yep.
on top, and it could cut through little water-soaked toes and feet. Kids were fast learners, though. If
Have
they
to
got
be,
cut
wasn't they?
once, they
Otherwise
would be
we'd have
sure
no
to clear it the
bleeding
next
toes
time.
left.
Yeah, I mean, if you got cut on it once, you were done. You never do it again.
Kids in our day used to be outside a lot, and we loved it.
We had this, but with the
Mhm.
back.
That worked out great because most of
I
our
did
parents
this.
really
Yeah,
didn't want us
but-
inside the house anyways.
Facts.
As a result, kids spent a lot of time out in the sun. And sunblock? I
Not
had no idea what that was.
Nope.
Are you talking about a hat or a shade tree? At most, we may have depended on SPF 4, and that's only if we were super cautious. Everyone was
We never
exposed to
put
the
sun
sun,
cream on.
and many of us
Alright, so if you did put sun cream on, how do you stop the burns?
We didn't.
But you'd get
we
them.
didn't wear it at all.
Well, you'd
Eventually
stay out
we'd
the sun,
tan.
or you'd have what that girl just wore, which is a sun visor.
Yeah.
But yeah, we never had sun cream.
Yeah, mad.
We'd never
Like,
have sun cream.
I'm actually thinking, like, people in hot countries, like, hundreds and 200 years ago, what did they do? Just avoid the sun. Because they would have just got burned.
Well, yeah.
You get
But
burnt
also
the
if-
first time.
They're used to it.
Yeah,
the body
accommodates to it.
yeah,
so
and then-
aren't they?
And then
Our
you,
body's probably got used to the protection now.
Yeah.
So, you know
well,
what
I mean, you
us would
tan and you
get
don't
bare
burn as bad.
sunburns at the end of the day.
Yeah.
When our skin started peeling, we would see who could peel off the biggest flake.
That's satisfying
Oh,
peeling
look,
it off,
it
though.
looks like
Uh-huh.
That's what we
taxes.
used to do.
It also wasn't uncommon to see teen girls and young women laying out and trying to get that golden beach tan.
Well, people do that now.
Quite often, they would speed up this process by using either coconut oil
Baby
or
oil.
tanning
Yeah.
oil.
I
Today,
used
Cooking
most kids
themselves.
get
I use
lathered up
cooking
with
oil.
anything from
I used to
30
put cooking oil
SPF
on.
to
She's
100
cooking oil. I hear
SPF.
you.
cooking oil.
Parents
Ah,
in
there
those
we go.
days certainly didn't have to watch us like the parents do today. They not only trusted us, but they also trusted our friends and the rest of the community. Parents realized that we needed to do things on our own, and that was how we were going to learn. However, if they were watching and we happened to get hurt, there was no doubt that they were going to be laughing as long as it wasn't life-threatening.
Rub some dirt on it.
It's true.
Bikes were everything to a Gen X
Love
kid,
that
and they
movie.
provided
I
What
do
movie
too.
is
That's
this?
my favorite
Goonies.
movie, The
I've never
Goonies.
seen it.
Yes.
You old Lewis. Shut up.
Wow.
seen
You
it.
have
Lewis.
seen it.
I've never seen it.
Oh, the Goonies. It's you've got to watch
You've
it.
got to
No,
watch
I-
it.
I-
If
listen,
you haven't seen
I
Goonies,
realize there's a
folks,
lot of-
let me know in the comments if you've seen Goonies. If you haven't seen it, watch it. That is a great, great movie. It really explains Gen X as a whole, but it was just such a great, great film. I've seen it. I don't even know. I couldn't count the times. I've seen that so many times. Such a great movie, but check it out if you get the opportunity. I mean, again, it's an older movie, so it's going to seem a little out of touch, but got some good laughs in it. Really, really fun movie, so check that out.
Movies I need to watch, because when we've done these videos before, you mentioned movies, all the comments are on your side with like good movies, and I haven't seen it. No, I've never seen it.
us a freedom that we couldn't get from anything
Never
else.
seen it.
We could go on adventures that were hours away from home, and for the most part, our parents had no idea where we were
I had
at.
one of them bikes.
Facts.
We
Mad.
also used our bikes to jump some pretty shady ramps.
Right, like that is.
We could do a
Did I have one of them? Like the big, like
You did, but
it got robbed.
Yeah, but not like that.
Oh, what's that?
That's a chopper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I swear I'd like a
No,
chopper.
you didn't have. You had a similar
Did I?
version of a chopper, but yeah, choppers are worth a lot of money now.
Are they?
They
What,
certainly
don't make
are.
them no more?
Yeah.
I know a guy
Lot
that
with some
remakes
plywood
them.
and
Or...
bricks, and it was hours of entertainment. As we look back on our childhoods and compare it to
Everyone's
modern
got the
kids, it's hard
choppers.
to
Yeah.
believe that we did all
Worth
those
a lot of
bike
money.
adventures with no helmet or knee pads.
No.
This picture pretty well sums
Okay.
up the generation.
That's mad. You didn't do that.
Yes, because
Yes, bunny. We used to
in
bunny
my
hop our
day,
friends.
it was big on Evil Knievel.
Okay.
What's that?
It was a guy
What's
who
that?
used to ride a motorbike, so it was massive. So it's
Okay.
like, a bit like your Star Wars today.
Okay.
So Evil Knievel and the BMX Bandits. So
Yeah.
everybody wanted to be a BMX bandit.
Wait. All right. Look, she said Evil Knievel, and he said, "What's that?" Oh, Lewis, if you catch this reaction, buddy, be sure and look up Evil Knievel and see all the cool stuff that he's done. I think his son has been doing stuff lately. I didn't really pay attention, but Evil Knievel was the bandit that all of us believed was just the coolest guy, the coolest stunt man, or jump his motorcycle anywhere. And yes, everybody with a bicycle would be out trying to do some crazy stuff like this. So be sure and look up Evil Knievel if you haven't already there, Lewis.
What?
So-
Jump over people?
Yeah, you'd do anything. Yeah, but them days you didn't see the danger. That was
What?
we used to-
Obviously, the dad's in the background
Yeah,
watching,
yeah,
thinking,
exactly.
"Hey, I don't care if
Exactly.
my kids die."
They used to build ramps and a few great.
That's mad.
If you
With
fall
the
off your
blocks
bike now,
stacked up in the
child
milk
was crying,
crate,
Oh, but years ago, we
sometimes
used
they
to-
would collapse
we
when you
used
hit
to
them.
think it was black and blue, like getting beat up by Mike Tyson or something. And your mum used to go, "Pull yourself together."
Yep.
You know what?
No,
I think
it's-
that's why.
Brush it off.
I feel like that's why the older people now say that the newer people are just like weak and just.
Pussies. Yes.
Softest.
Yeah, I think we was much tougher.
You definitely would. Well,
We would have to. Be
I
much
ain't ever.
tougher.
I was never doing this, and I
Yeah,
would
we
never
was
dream
much
of doing
tougher.
this.
And if you'd get hit by at school or anything like that, you'd go in and tell your parents. They'd say, "Right, you go back in there. And
That's
you hit
right.
Twice as hard, otherwise
Yep.
I'm gonna hit you more."
Yep.
That's how they used to bring you up.
You better
That was
fight
them
every
days.
day
Right.
till
Yeah,
you
they
whoop
wouldn't
his
do that.
ass
They wouldn't
because
do that.
They
if not, I'm
don't.
gonna whoop
This
your
kid
ass.
is jumping his bike off of a super tall
Take no
ramp.
shit.
That's
Notice that he has
crazy.
No helmet, knee pads, or elbow pads.
Yeah, Evil
Just pure
Knievel.
fun adventure. If this Evil Knievel lands short, then the kid on the end is in trouble. And occasionally,
Yeah, bro. If he lands on him, is he not dead?
Look at, he's looking.
He's
as
not
if to
dead,
say,
but I
"I'm
mean,
shitting myself here," and they're looking as if to say, "You're gonna get it first." I've got at least a couple of minutes before it lands on.
I'm a little more concerned about the kid, the first kid closest to the ramp. Because like I say, when we built ramps like that, a lot of times you carry enough speed on your bike to try to clear the last guy that it would force the ramp forward and it would collapse. And that first little feller there would be the one getting the brunt of it all. But yeah, man, this brings back a lot of memories. It's so good. So much fun. Before you say I'm old, I'm not that darn old. 77, do the math. Psh.
Me.
Bro, hell no.
Even the girls are praying. Please, Lord, let number 2 make it across.
that did happen. As you look at the kids on the side, you can tell that they are worried about this because they've seen it happen
That's
themselves.
mad.
But the best part about
The
this
dad.
photo is there's a dad sitting on the front steps and he's smoking a cigarette while he's waiting
not
to
bothered.
see who gets hurt first.
Whatever.
For him, this is as good as any
Oh,
gong
that's
show
the
on
gong
television.
show. Yes.
Oh, you lot was
No
just
smoking
like,
cigarette smoke was everywhere.
honestly, like people that was born in the Gen
Kids,
X
smoking
era,
cigarettes is
Yeah.
bad.
Just
Don't
lived
do
a
it. I mean,
whole
I'm
different
vaping
life.
now.
Absolutely.
Don't
a
do
whole
it.
different
It
life.
Don't
was
even
fun,
vape.
it
This
was
is
fun.
bad.
Yeah.
Kids was
Couldn't
kids.
avoid
Dangerous.
secondhand smoke if you
It was
wanted
dangerous,
to.
but that was the fun.
In fact, most of us had at least one parent that smoked.
Yeah.
Parents would send their kids into
To buy
convenience
cigarettes,
stores to
yep.
purchase cigarettes while they waited out in the car.
Yeah.
See, that's mad.
Usually the clerk would just look out and get a nod from the parent, which would
That's
signal
so
that it
They
was
send a
okay
note
to buy the
if
cigarette.
they
Alright,
knew
wait,
small
I want
stores.
to know, was that a UK thing as well? Because we're comparing UK
Yes.
with America.
Yes, it was.
So,
Yeah.
so this video is more like Gen X global then, not just America then.
No. Grandad used to send me to get his. He used to smoke cigars.
Yeah, and
So
you
you
could
s-
pick them up
I could pick him up
as a kid.
just as long as he was there and they could see him. So they'd look round me and go, "Okay, yeah, that's fine. Is it for you, Dad? Is he outside? Yeah."
I've
yeah,
done
he's
it with a note
outside,"
before.
and he used to serve him.
Okay,
Fact.
Yeah.
so I know in America they was able to do it even with a signed note. So like they could take a note
Yes,
from the dad.
yeah.
Could you do that as well?
I swear I
I've
have not
never
seen this
actually
video
done that, but my
yet.
friends
This is
used to
great
do it,
though.
Yeah. Take a
Imagine
note.
that now.
And he used to
People
take-
would be faking
yeah,
it.
You had BB gun.
Remember what happened?
That's a 21-minute video. Can't be
Remember.
18 minutes. What
Yes,
the
I
hell
do
did we
remember.
miss?
So I bought. Well, you guys bought me loads of BB guns.
Yes, we did.
I set up. It was so fun. We
Yeah.
had a BB gun war on the street.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
and
when
not on the
kids played
street. But...
outside.
Yep. So like I've told him before, like my kind of era, I was playing outside until I was like 12, 13,
You just
and then went into
yeah.
console
So
games.
you was on the
I was at the end of it.
yeah. You was on the change.
I
right?
was at the change up
yeah,
of it.
Yeah.
So so when I was like 11, 12, I was playing with BB guns. We had a BB gun fight, really fun.
Yeah.
Some girl got hit that was walking by accident. Then, bro, oh my god, it was actually mad. I was only small, so I seen the biggest man walk round the corner. He was mad. He was
massive.
angry.
Yeah.
Came up to me. He's like, "Oh, who shot my door? Blah, blah, blah. Took my gun. Snapped my gun."
No
I'm
kidding.
there crying. I'm like, "That's my brand new BB gun." That was like, so I ran home, got my dad, and I don't even know what happened. Did Dad come out? and-
Dad went
he was a big
round.
guy though.
Yeah, but Dad's not a big guy. Dad's a little guy.
Yeah.
So Dad went round, knocked on his door, thinking
Yeah.
he was going to be of his size,
Oh really?
and he opened the door.
And he was massive.
Towered over your dad, and your dad saw went.
Lewis, your dad still
And
got him,
second
man.
thoughts about knocking on his door, but it was too late by this time. And he's answered the door, and he's gone, "You've upset my son."
There you go. Good on
And the
Louis'
big
dad.
guy
Louis's
backed
dad.
down.
My fault.
Really?
My
Yeah,
buddy
he
Louis
backed
lives in
down.
the
Wow,
UK. So.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hey, some people were
I
scared of
think
little people.
No, I think it was just because the fact that
He was
you must be
pissed.
crazy to be tackling someone that big.
Yeah, true.
So
he
he's
he
looking
was
at you
massive.
like,
He was
you know,
scary. He
yeah.
was big.
What are you doing at my doorstep? And
But
you're
I feel
pointing your
like-
finger at me.
I feel like stuff like that, like BB gun fights. If you get hit accidentally, like yeah, it's gonna hurt, but that's like a part of the fun of being a
Yeah,
kid. You know
but
what I
it
mean?
was a girl, and
Yeah, but no,
you know,
we didn't meet to
It
hit
was
her.
a crossover era as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Girl.
true.
The front
We
of their
had a lot of
motherboards
girls
and
that liked to
BB
play
wars
it,
They
so
were
certainly
fun.
I don't
get
know.
intense.
I'm glad I did
It's
do
the
something
meanest.
like that.
Definitely did not have safety at the top of our list when those broke out.
It did hurt though.
Can you imagine seeing a kid like that now at the edge of the
Firecrackers
street?
were certainly a lot more accessible than they are today. It
Firecrackers.
seemed like you could pop them off in every city,
Yeah,
and
we
it was
did it. We
perfectly
Oh, just
legal.
fireworks. Oh, we didn't have
Did
that.
you ever set off
I
some
don't think there was
fireworks and then
bad as
place them into your
fireworks. Were
Tonka
there
truck and
fireworks?
roll it into the driveway where some
Mailboxes,
neighborhood girls
anything.
were playing jacks so that you could get their attention? No,
Man.
well, I guess that was just me then. Speaking of jacks, they were definitely something painful to step on if you were barefoot.
Oh my.
What?
Any parent today that
never understood
complains
that
about a Lego
game.
being stepped
What
on.
did you have that?
Yeah, we had something like that where you have to throw the ball up and then pick up the jacks or something. It was like little square things. So you throw the ball up, and as long as it takes, you've got to pick up as many as you can until the ball comes down and you catch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. They're
I
just
never-
like if you step on them, it's gonna kill.
Oh, it would. They're ever so
Tony
sharp.
has
The metal.
probably never really stepped on a jacks. These things would completely hide in the shag carpet, and they were like little soldiers that were
Yes,
waiting
sir.
to ambush
Yeah,
you.
they're
It's
just
like the modern day.
really sharp metal.
With all that time that
Oh,
you spend on a
gosh.
bicycle,
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so
Oh.
I had the
Oh
bike
my
that had
God.
them.
They're horrible.
Dude.
They killed you.
You know when like
Mm.
the pedal's gone too quick and it's
Yeah, and
gone
it's
back and hit your
whacked-
ankle.
whacked you
Mhm.
in the shin. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
bike
I had
with
some
that.
bear claw pedals,
Oh,
dude, and I have
you
scars
probably
to
came
this
in
day on my
contact with
shins.
at least
Ugh.
one of these.
But Gen Xers, that's all you had.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
like
yeah,
it
that
was
was the
my
first. Yeah,
Bruises.
absolutely.
yeah, it was my period where we was coming out of these. So I had one very early on, but
Yeah.
then
Listen,
they
you
passed
had
it now.
bruises on your shins from them. You had pins on your fingers from the jacks. You had tire marks from the man that jumped over you thinking he's Evil Knievel. You was
One slip
battered.
of the foot and this pedal could travel up your leg like a vegetable peeler.
Oh, so
Kids
bad.
today
Look at
know
that.
nothing
Yeah,
about
there
that
was-
level of pain.
They was the ones that struck
Bear
my
claws
grandpa.
on my
Here is
mongoose
something
were
else that could be
horrible.
really painful. These chairs were really comfortable to lay in, but when you got up, you
Why are
had
you
lines
laughing?
going all
Oh,
across
yeah.
your skin.
But they
Oh my
pinch
God,
you.
they
But
used to
that
hold
wasn't
me
the
in
worst
half.
part.
Wait, really?
They were
Yeah.
not the easiest to adjust.
Yes, and they
You
pinch
had
the
to
shit
bend
out
them
of you.
all the way
What, would it
in
just
so that you
snap?
could
Oh,
adjust
they,
Yep.
them
you
further
Fold 'em
snap
up.
like a fire trap.
One wrong move and the hinges of these torture
Yeah.
devices could snap down on you like a bear trap.
Back.
Take off
they
a
was.
chunk of skin.
You'd lay down and all
Are
of a
these
sudden
chairs
like
even
that.
sold today?
And they were
What?
kind of rubber, so it
That's
like
such a
Like,
bad
would
design.
get hot and like
Despite
burn
all
the
the
shit out
dangers
of you.
that were lurking all around us, it really was a special time to grow up in.
Mad.
People were friendly and neighbors were someone that you could count on.
Absolutely.
Some of the dangers that we
Changed
see
now, you don't know
today
your
are
neighbours.
completely
No, you
different
don't.
than what we faced. Do you have any special memories that you would
I-
like to share?
The thing is, okay, so watching this, right? Would you change anything of all the bruises, all the stuff that you got?
No.
growing
No,
up as a child?
not a
Would you
moment.
not?
No, because it made
Yeah.
me who I am
Mhm.
today.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it's probably more fun as kids because
Oh,
nowadays
oh
you're
God,
just on
yeah.
computers.
Yeah, it's so much
and
more
it's-
freedom.
It's upsetting to see not many kids playing out.
Yeah, I don't
Mm.
see any of
Fact.
that.
But I think I've adjusted to that now because
Yeah.
it's normal. It's been normal now for a while not to see
has,
kids
it
play
has.
out. But when you see kids play out, it's lovely. You know the rope swings on the trees
Yeah,
and things like that. It's like but then you too many dangers around and people are thinking
people are
but
paranoid
whatever,
now.
yeah.
People are paranoid.
But they were the days. They were the days.
Yeah, they do look crazy. They do look
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Fantastic.
I'm glad you were saying you've experienced a lot of this.
A lot of it, yeah.
So that was
yeah,
really cool.
Yeah.
So like, it's not just things in America.
No.
It was
no.
also in the UK as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys probably gone a bit crazier with stuff like the roof and that.
Yeah. we
Climbing
did,
onto the roof.
Yeah.
But yo, no, really good video. Enjoyed that. If you guys want more videos with Mum, I know you absolutely love these.
Yeah, be sure and check out Lewis Reacts. It's L3WIS Reacts. He has a lot of good laughs. Just checking out. He compares a lot of what happens in the UK to his experiences in the UK compared to what happens here in America. Really, really good videos. I'll probably do a few more reactions, on his videos of his reactions to what happens in America. I find it interesting. However, yeah, I mean, I can remember times as a kid. We lived off the Coal River in West Virginia at some point, and you could go down, and there were the upper falls and lower falls, and we lived up by the upper falls, and we'd go just a little bit south of the falls, downriver of the falls, and we'd have a tree swing. You get on a picnic table and you swing out on this rope and let go and drop out into the water, or we'd go out and set up a raft way upriver, and then we'd come down through the upper falls, ride them out, and I'm talking young kids like 7, 8, 9, 10. If our parents knew what we were doing, and Mom, if you're watching, sorry, but have a blast. But let me know some of your experiences below in the comments. I appreciate you watching here on Hillbilly Reacts. Let me know if you like this type of video. Gonna have all kinds of stuff on this channel, so enjoy. I've had a good time. We'll catch you next time. See ya.